Hello. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys? Wait, let me fill her up. We be here, kids. Good morning. I'm running crazy behind. I didn't even get a chance to go on TikTok. Good morning. Good morning. Look like I'm about to tell y'all fortune. Like literally. If only I could, I would. I can't. Okay. I can't do this camera because it's like a weird mirror and it throws me off. All right. Let's do my phone. All right. What's popping, kids? Welcome to Tea Time Neighbor Edition, okay? Because it's giving. Like someone sent in an email about their neighbor. It inspired me to talk about my neighbors. The neighbors that I have had over the years, honey bunches of oats. And listen, at the end of the day, I know y'all all got stories about neighbors. It's no way y'all gone through y'all whole lives and ain't had no story about no neighbors. Like, you sitting there listening like, getting all the tea. Child, I got neighbors from when I lived in Southwest Philly. I got neighbors from when I had my first apartment. I got neighbor stories from when I rented a room in a house. Maybe we'll start. No, we're going to put the vote in. We're going to start the voting. We're going to start the voting. Hold, please. But I wanted to do something. And I don't know if it'll like let me do it. How do I explain it? Actually, you know what? I might have to do it on my iPad, maybe. We'll see if I can work it out. Yeah, okay. Let me put the poll up. So as everybody comes in, they can vote. So this is start a poll. Which stories first, kids? Okay. So we got Newsy Neighbor Chronicles. And we're going to give a third option. All right. Poll set. Everybody go vote. Okay. And then, I wanted to go in here and see if I can do what I want to do. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Wasteful Washington spending is driving up. I feel like a lot of the puffs are not going to remember that it's it's tea time. And I kind of feel bad. I ain't even gonna hold you. Not me coming into my own live and immediately getting commercials. Now I know how y'all be feeling. Damn, I got 2 commercials right off the bat. Damn. Okay, so now we in here. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it. Really? Okay, do I then have to join my own community to do it? or like baby Jesus. Oh, wait. Ooh, okay. I think I know what I'm doing. I think the key word is think. Knowing is a totally different animal. Working, yes, working, not working, maybe working, you're thinking about it. Go with God. Go with God. Okay. Mm, mm. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone's day? Okay, wait a minute. All right, so now okay. All right, okay, all right, okay. Ooh, because I'm on my other account, I get to vote. Ew. Not you giving me two ads back off the back again. Ew. Ew. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. Oh. Good morning, y'all. Thank you for the taps and the love. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta join my own community just for me to send. Ew. Hate this for me. Oh, this might not work though. This might be a debacle, a problem, a situation, if you will. Ew. How everyone's morning. Oh, Sissy's calling on the Batmobile, the Bat phone. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm dropping mom off right now. I'm gonna come over there. Okay, Sissy Puff is coming. Okay, we're gonna wait for you, Beach. Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. All right. Hi, Mom. Bye, Mom. All right, I'm on my way. All right, Sissy Puff is coming. So everybody share the live out. Somebody go over to fucking, what is that? TikTok. Oh, actually, you know what? While we wait for Sissy Puff, I'm gonna go live on here. Okay, all right, okay. Ew, Monica with the purple spatula. We're gonna say tea time in 20 minutes. We're gonna give her 20 minutes. Mom lives 7 minutes up the road, to be clear, but we'll just call a spade a spade, okay? Okay, and then go live. Okay, boom. All right. Because I was trying to do what I normally do on the clock app. I was trying to do on here as well. Okay. And this is taking a lot. I'm not even gonna hold you. Did it work? Amp. Okay. There's a reason why I did that. Everybody don't think I'm fucking weird. There's a reason for that. Okay. There's a reason. All right. So, hi. Hello. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Brenda. Y'all get over to the U of the tube. Sissy Puff is coming and we're going to shoot the shit and talk the shit. All right, now I know what everybody else be talking about when y'all can't either see the membership or send one. How do I send one? Let me send it. How's it going? Yeah, get over to tea time. We waiting for Sissy Puff. She on her way. Wait, how do I send it? It doesn't. Oh, there it is. All right, okay. Uno momento. Okay, what am I doing? Am I doing this? Does that work? Yes, no, maybe so, sort of, kind of. Wishful thinking and shit. Did it work? First of all, and that's on period. That's all I wanted to do. I swear for God, I was just trying to figure that out. That's literally all it was. I swear for God. The only rhyme or reason why I was all up and through here, honey, was to do that. I ain't shit. I ain't never gonna be shit. That's the facts. That is the facts. Hi, Ness. Yeah, love. So I wanted to make sure, like, I send memberships on the Clock app. I want to send memberships on the U of the Tubes as well. Like, we want to put some respect on it. Yeah, it's crazy. I had to like become a member my damn self to myself, but that's all right. Like, we done figured her out, okay? And that's on period. Okay, all right. Okay, wait. Let's get rid of this. Let's move this. I don't know, somewhere out of my right. Okay, make sure y'all are all coming in and y'all are voting on which story you want first. Sissy don't even know this is Neighbor Tea edition. I don't even think Sissy know. Like, I don't think. Let me go unlock my door for when Sissy come. I don't even think she thinks, hi, Jay. Good morning. And I'm back. And I don't even think Sissy know. We're doing tea time, but it's Newsy Neighbor edition. Baby, I got tea. I got tea about some neighbors through the years, baby. I got tea. Hi. Wait, who is it? Shane? Hi. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're waiting for my sissy because we're going to start tea time. Hi, Swadika. How are you? Oh, thank you. This is the dress of the day. It's Pride Month, bitch, in Thailand. Has equality marriage. Ew. We give you rainbow. We give you ally, beach. Like, and that's on big facts. So if you're not an ally, you might as well go ahead and block me because I will make your life a living hell. Peace and love, though. I'm just facts. Okay. And everybody who's in here who's not a member, why are you not? Why are you not a YouTube member? Why don't you have a spatula next to your name? Let's get together. Let's work it out. Anywho, hi guys. I know a bunch of y'all like, what the fuck is she on? So this is tea time. I do it twice a week on my YouTubes. Normally, I would go live like a half an hour on here before it started, but I got late because of my child and a debacle with camp. And now we're here waiting for my sissy puff to show up so we can start tea time on the YouTubes. So this is a friendly reminder to the puffs on the Clock app to get over to the YouTubes before we start our Newsy Neighbor edition of tea time. I got gifted. Yes, now though, I was able to give you a YouTube puff subscription. Julia, thank you for the taps. Thank you. I'm so excited. Listen, this is why tea time has two parts. Today and Sunday will be Newsy Neighbor edition. Because the fact that I have so many stories about my neighbors over the years, and the fact that I know all of y'all got Newsy Neighbor stories, and y'all need to go ahead and send them to me in an email so we can talk about it. Okay? And be newsy together. Yep, that's right. I'm newsy. And I got no shame in my game. And that's on period. Ew. Not the cup matching the dress. Ew. Oh my God, who is she? Good morning. Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. You always come over to YouTube and be with us in the tea. It's me. I'm the newsy neighbor. We're all newsy neighbors. Big facts. We're all hearing some commotion going outside and looking through the blinds. We all got that next door neighbor and we like, what she just say to him? Oh my God. We all got the moments where we slow down on the road because you see two people tussling or a car accident. You like, damn. We all that. We all of it. We're all of that. It's just in our DNA. Okay? It's in our DNA. Ooh, Newsy Neighbor Chronicles is winning. Newsy Neighbor Chronicles is winning. Oh, shit. Sissy has arrived. Yeah. See, I didn't tell you what the next two episodes were, did I?
Oh shit, do I need to leave?
No.
What?
It's Newsy Neighbor edition.
Oh, bitch.
We tell us some neighborly tea, baby.
Oh, let me think about some neighborly shit.
Listen. I got some. We got some. We got an email, baby. We going because the neighbors be neighbor.
I got some weird shit from Texas. And
you lived in like 47 different states, baby. You know you got neighborly tea.
I got neighborly tea from when I was a kid.
I got neighborly tea all the way neighborly tea from the rooter to the tutor.
I mean, I got some neighborly dirty shit from I had a neighbor with a. I mean,
if we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Cece, my nurse, is watching with me. She loves you. Hi, sweets. Welcome to the tea, honey. Welcome to the tea. Sissy Puff is here. We thought she wasn't gonna make it, but she made it. Yeah. Okay. Rude, disrespectful.
The person, let's jump off the desk.
I mean, it literally died for its life.
Let's jump.
Not
baby.
my bingo bag. How rude.
Hi guys, so listen, excuse my appearance because I did not expect it.
You are giving cute. Like, what do you mean? It's giving what it's supposed to give. She tried me. Okay. Y'all head over to my YouTube. The link is in my link tree. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later on tonight on the clock at deuces. I gave y'all a good like 15, 20 minutes over there.
Hi guys.
Okay, so they voted, but apparently they want the email first. Oh, they want the email first. Oh, we going in with the email.
Look, I just saw Sex Kitchen Fire. I mean, well, listen.
Yeah, that one's one of mine.
Leave it to you. I don't know where for God.
It wasn't me. It was the neighbor.
I mean,
you haven't heard the story?
No.
You should. But we going with the email. Y'all want the email? We're going with the email first. And here we go. What's up, CC and all the Puff Nation? And let's jump to the case. Not to the case. Somebody getting arrested? Okay, hold on. Well, now I must say there are trigger warnings in this story because it involves children, weapons, and indecent exposure. All right, y'all got that. Y'all got the trigger warnings. I advise y'all if y'all can't deal with it to. First of all, that rainbow heart that you use, Nancy, love that. Cute.
Well, that's pretty.
Isn't that cute? I didn't even know that was a thing. Hey, Shell. Cute.
That's cute.
I mean, it's in there. It's in the thing. Oh, is it because of pride? It should be there forever, YouTube.
Yeah.
It should be there forever.
Make it a thing, hoes. Sorry.
Anywho, this past Sunday. It's fresh off the press. Well,
I mean, let me see. So that would make it the 16th. All right.
This past Sunday, I'm getting ready to go outside to smoke when I was in the midst of doing my business, and I heard screaming, someone yelling, "Don't disrespect my mother." Somebody about to get their ass whooped. Now I'm thinking it's one of these badass kids on the street being annoying because their parents are outside getting drunk, so they want to cut up. Oh, you want a hood block? You want a hood block? You got them hood? You got them baby kids on your block?
Hey.
Oh, ew.
I love it.
Ew, love it. Okay, so me, So me being nosy, I go outside, and lo and behold, two of these houses are arguing. So house A, the ratchet house, we'll call it, is the yellow house. Okay. And then house B is the blue house. Okay, yellow and blue. All right. A little backstory on the yellow house. There's this woman named Kayla. Yes, you can call by her real name because Kayla is a very common name. I mean, big facts. I got a friend named Kayla. Moving on. So
Kayla's in house A?
Kayla's in house A. She's in yellow house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kayla blue.
No. A is yellow ratchet.
Kayla yellow
ratchet. Boom. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So Kayla is one of those moms who rather run the streets and get drunk all day, every day, and leaves her kids home with the aunt and her sick mother. Kayla, fuck
you. Get your life together.
Okay, fuck you,
okay,
Kayla. I mean that.
Right.
Kayla has a little boy. We will call him Adam. Adam is one of those kids who will cuss, put his hands on people, and tends to mouth off at other adults. Tends to happen when your parents ain't watching your ass. Moving on. Well, that little boy decided to put his hands on House Blue's younger daughter. And here we go.
Here we go with the shit. That's time to crack some teeth.
Here's some shit, okay? Well, they didn't like that. Facts.
I would think.
And that's when the first altercation took place. And let's just say, if you're 20-something years old, And let's just say if you're 20-something years old, defended your child's actions, saying he doesn't know any better because he has autism, which is a lie, and still get your ass beat by a freshman in high school, your son is the problem. There's so many layers to therapy. Okay, so let's get to Sunday night. We here. We current. Once again, Adam is starting his shit, putting his hands on people. The line saying he got jumped. Well, Yellow House, Ratchet House now, disrespecting Blue House's mom. Oh shit! Now we got the moms. So after House Blue went to confront House Yellow for disrespecting their mama, Kayla's baby daddy decides to intervene himself into what would have been a 1v1, and I bet you it was.
No.
He the got his ass jumped. Faux show, I guarantee it. Kayla and her friends were outside getting drunk while all the kids was ripping and running the streets, acting a mess. So that's when I heard, y'all not about to jump my bitch. Yet those, yes, those exact words. Now, Kayla had 3 friends with her, so why would anyone need to jump if it's just supposed to be a one-on-one? Big facts. I mean, unless your friends ain't about it.
I mean, facts.
I don't know no friends like that.
There's a lot happening. Okay.
That's not how my friends operate. Live your lives. Well, Kayla,
Oh, God. Oh God! Oh God!
It's the slanted detail thrown in there. Well, Kayla, herpes having ass boyfriend.
Hold on. How do we do? Whose story is?
Wait a minute. It reminds me of the story when the girl was like the missing tooth lady who got diabetes, and she got diabetes.
And she only got 3 teeth. Wait a minute. Why she get?
Oh my God. Why do we need to know he had herpes?
Oh my God. Listen. Hey.
Herpes simplex one of
Listen. Hey, God. Listen, y'all. Puffs and others. When y'all send these letters in, can y'all lead with this shit? Stop sliding these descriptions. Can y'all have said that Kayla had herpes in the beginning? Because then y'all be
I can't fucking breathe. Holy shit. It's so much shade.
Oh God.
I swear, between this
and you know
and
what?
that fucking bitch with the 3 teeth.
Wait, could we have
with
named
diabetes?
Kayla herpes Harriet or something? Like,
but no, it's her boyfriend.
Oh, herpes Harry then. Herpes Harold.
Holy shit. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
God damn. Okay. So Kayla's herpes having ass man.
Right.
Okay.
Decides to
Right.
swing off first and punched House Blue's 10-year-old daughter in the face.
Hold on.
Jail.
The fuck?
Jail.
Nah.
Jail.
Nah.
I'm going to jail. You going to
hell.
Period.
Straight to hell. Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail for attempted murder or manslaughter. I don't really know.
All the adults in that situation should have came out and fucked him up.
It should have been a left, right, good night, expeditiously.
Oh, he's going to heaven.
He going to heaven.
Take him to heaven.
Take him to. Ah, you gotta tell.
I gotta tell that.
Okay, Livy got a new saying, y'all. Livy got a new saying.
Take him to heaven. Take him to heaven. With that face, you gotta have that face too, though. Take him to heaven. Take him to heaven. Okay, girl.
Oh my God. I can't. Okay, I gotta stop laughing. I gotta read it. Okay, that's when the fight breaks out. I bet.
That's when death breaks out. What the fuck we talking about?
I mean, a fight. Kayla's friends did not help at all.
Oh, they ain't your friends. They just come to smoke.
After my baby just got punched in the face.
That's when they just came to smoke your weed, girl. They ain't your friends.
Smoke your weed and drink your beer for sure.
That's it.
For sure, you right. They not your friends, baby. If they not ready to knuck if you buck, you can't hang with them because they gonna get you beat up every time. Man down. Man down. After I'm done tussling for my baby and handling business, I'm turning around and I'm whooping each one of y'all asses. Line up. Friends. The fuck? Oh, my God.
I'm flying all you hoes up and I'm hitting you in my car. Mario Kart in this bitch. I am Mario Karting all the levels.
She gonna put that music on. Just
I'm Mario Karting all the levels. Fuck all y'all. All y'all can get.
Oh my God. But Caleb's boyfriend and his friends decided to jump in the fight.
What?
So the herpes boy jumps in, like all his friends decide to jump in.
But he didn't want to push
He didn't want to push the little girl.
And the little girl's mama's friends
ain't jumping.
Didn't jump in.
I'm going to jail for multiple assault and batteries and multiple manslaughter charges.
I'm just getting the blammy, and I'm just all you niggas got. Everybody got to go. Everybody got to go because there's too many motherfuckers involved. There's too much shit happening. All you gotta go because this is the only way to clean this up.
We got to John Wick. We got to John Wick the shit out of it.
The only way to fix it.
We got to John Wick the shit out of it.
It's like it's
Thanos. Everybody.
Just snap them all. He was right.
He was
right. This shit like
Thanos.
This is. I need you,
sir. Sometimes you be right. We need to phone a friend. Hello.
Hey. So listen.
I need you to come on back and snap that thing.
I need you to take care of this.
Thank you so much.
You missed the spot.
I need you to snap again.
Come on.
I need you to snap again. One more time for the one time. One more time.
There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Because this is some bullshit.
When everything died down and the cops was about to arrive, Kayla decided to strip in the middle of the street. And I mean strip everything off. Mind you, there are children outside, so she exposed herself to minors. Kayla's boyfriend decides to pull out a chitty chitty bang bang, threatening the blue house.
So
hey, yo, what?
So, person who wrote in, I have a question for you. When all of this is happening, are you in the window or on the porch? Where are you situated?
I feel like you better be on the porch.
Live across the street? Do you live next
door? Right.
Where do you live in relation to this?
To the blue and the yellow house.
And then also, question: do you have popcorn and wine? Do you have like gummy snacks? Do you have like?
I feel like this is a situation where because
are you getting high?
This is giving
This
is giving Southwest Philly. She said she was out for a smoke, so she was
playing
with the devil's letters.
Do you have like? Do you live in like a row house with like a balcony situation, like the little overlook, or are you?
I'm not. I promise you, this is Southwest Philly. I'm on the porch.
See,
with a platter, and I'm
my
eating oxtails.
So like my grandma's house was like a duplex, but they were individual houses.
Right.
So she had a balcony. So you could
can look on.
You could just sit at the top on the porch with your chair, like kind of like these chairs.
Not the herpetitis one.
The herpes. So you know what I mean. So you can sit there and look down over the whole scene and see it all. With your food and just be sitting there like, oh shit, bitch, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Did I get the answers to that question that damn fast?
So I'm just wondering if that's...
Nope, on the porch, across the street.
Okay, across the street.
On the bottom porch, smoking.
Okay, got it, track it.
We got good visual.
Thank you very much.
Good visual. You can see
like
everything.
Lines, you can see it all. Got it. Boom. Thank you very much. Just wondering.
I'll read that after. All right.
Okay.
So as the cops arrived, the boyfriend decided to run into the house and hide it. She lied to the cops saying they jumped her son and all that and said the blue house had the gun, which they really didn't. I was outside the whole time.
That's wild.
I'm going.
The blammy.
Okay. Now I have to ask y'all. Ooh. You want our opinion? Jesus. If someone tells you...
Are you sure about that?
Right.
Okay. Cool. All
right. If someone tells you to get your biggest hitter, what are y'all going to do? Bring y'all biggest hitter, right? So House Yellow decided to leave and run after telling House Blue to go get their biggest hitters. And let me tell y'all, she decided to save her and her boyfriend's life and left the kids at the house with the aunt and her mother.
The sick mother.
Everybody show love to Nancy for showing love to us. Okay.
Thanks, Nancy. That's so sweet.
House Blue families pull up, and I say they pulled up deep and ready to go. If House Blue didn't stop their cousin from almost breaking into House Yellow, her mama and aunt would have probably caught the end of the stick because they was all ready to go. Kayla and her boyfriend didn't come back until the next day. If y'all want some Newsy Neighbor Chronicles, I got y'all. Just add, share, and subscribe to CC on all platforms. Okay, and then it says, oh, extra tea to my Nosy Neighbor Chronicles, but you can read this after the House Yellow called CPS on the Blue House. And now either CPS or some investigators are at House Yellow as of right now.
Jesus Christ. Jesus H. Whew. Wow.
Oh yeah, you in the hood, baby. That's
you hood.
These are hood-like behaviors, okay?
That's hood. That's hood.
I'll tell you about that.
Which one?
That.
Oh, yeah.
Hood-like behaviors.
That's hood.
Okay. Kayla and Herpy Man left as soon as they pulled up.
I bet they did.
They would have got their ass whooped. They might have died. Okay?
Jesus.
I mean.
That's what that, wow.
Okay, so before I get into some Newsy Neighbor stories of my own. Oh, no. Voice mess. What? Not you potentially exposing yourself. Like. Why did it stop? Got it. Okay, so update on the info on the deets. Mm-hmm. House Blue's daughters and shit was already in there tussling. Kayla's friends, you know, stupid bitch from A,
who needs to get
new
Mario
friends
Kart.
And also needs to get Mario Kart. Her friends didn't jump in, but the baby dad, Mr. Herpes, his friends jumped in to tussle with B's people because it was like a melee. You on some hood shit, and I live for it. Wow. I live for it. I live for it. Hey, Glitter Megs!
Glitter Megs, hi!
Okay, real quick. Wow. Sissy gonna tell y'all the story on how Olivia has a new saying. It's no longer left. It's no longer left, right, good night, y'all. It's no longer left, right, good night. It's taken to heaven.
So we were at my house. Who was it? Was it me, Livy, and my mom? It was me, Livy, and my mom sitting downstairs on my couch, or me, Livy, and Will. I don't remember, but it was me, Livy, and somebody else, another adult, sitting at my house, sitting on my couch. We were talking, and I was talking about work and how they get on my nerves at my job, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, Livy, you know what happened? You know, I told them, so they keep getting on my nerves, I'm going to give them the left, right, good night. And she was like, oh, take them to heaven. And I said, wait a minute, what? And she said, should I take them to heaven? I said, wait. I thought it was
Brianna. We need a new emote. We need a new emote. Take him to heaven.
I said I thought I was gonna give him the left, right, good night. She said, you gonna take him to heaven? I said, but no, it was my mom. Because my mom said, but what if they don't deserve to go to heaven? She said, take him to heaven. So well. I said, but
so y'all be laughing at me when I come up with these one-liners. She learned it correctly, I guess. YouTube, I don't know. Take him to heaven. Take him to heaven. And then it should follow with, you will. You will. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God. I swear I love my kids sometimes.
And she was like, and she looked at me, she was like, but what if it's your boss? I said, left, right, good night. She said, take him to heaven.
Look, she said, send them and let the Sky Daddies handle it at that point. It's above me.
She said, listen.
It's above me.
Whatever you need, whatever you got to do with them. Whatever you got to do with them. Take them to heaven. I said, this little girl, why are you like this?
Oh my
I
God.
said, how are you like this?
Oh my God.
You're not even 10 years old yet.
It's Sky Daddy's problem now. It's above me. I took them to heaven. It's your problem once they get there. Figure it out.
Take them to heaven.
I quit.
Take them to heaven. I said, little girl, get out of my living room. Go find something to do.
Go find something to do.
Find something to do with your life.
I told y'all. There's somebody grandmama in there.
Take them to heaven.
There's somebody grandmama in there. Okay.
Goodbye. Take them to heaven.
It's above my pay grade. It's above my pay grade. It's not my ministry. It's not my ministry. Like, okay.
Take them to heaven. That's okay, Lynn. That's
all right. Hands up, don't shoot.
I hear you, child. I hear you, child.
You know? But okay. So I'm trying to debate. Did I tell you how my neighbor set his kitchen on fire? Or do I tell y'all about the people that I rented a room in the house with these people? I don't know which one I'm gonna go.
I don't know, child.
Oh my God.
I don't.
We're going to go with the next door neighbor setting his kitchen on fire. We're going to go with that. Okay, so I live in the Southwest. And I live with my late husband doing some shit I ain't had no business when his parents wasn't there. I feel like I got to give him the backstory to that.
Lord.
Backstory is, listen, our in-laws are pastors, okay? And one in-law really had beef with me living with her son before marriage. We grown. We still did what the fuck we wanted to do when they were in Africa, which was majority of the year. Anywho, we had a next door neighbor. He ain't gonna see this shit, is he? Fuck it. Chico. All right, so we called him Chico. There's a reason. I'm not gonna tell y'all why we call him Chico. We just gonna say it's a reason. Now, Chico is an alcoholic, a functioning alcoholic, and to make it matters worse, he was a school bus driver. He was a school bus driver to make matters worse.
Oh God. Chico the alcoholic driving the babies around. My God. This is the shit
Yeah. Now, when I first started dating Jay, he didn't do bus driving. He was doing like maintenance. But like as the years went on, eventually he started parking that bus on the block, and everybody started complaining about the giant bus taking up
block,
6
the block
spaces.
Is this wide. Like the bus takes up the whole fucking block. That's the width of the block. Cars would have to get up on 2 wheels to drive by them. I can only imagine. Like, I never lived on the block, but I've driven down the block, and I can only fucking imagine the width of a school bus being parked.
So people would complain, and they would be like, Chico, you need to park that shit at the end of the block, man, where there was a bigger street and double-sided parking or whatever. So anywho, we figured out he now drives buses, but Chico's still very much an alcoholic, okay? So that makes me think of the Christmas tree story.
Oh my God.
Chico got so many fucking stories, y'all. So one day, now this is before I dated Jay, but I've heard this story so many fucking times, bitch. I feel like I've been there. Okay, so Chico's porch. These are row homes. For y'all who don't know what a row home is, it means they share walls in a line. A house is literally in a row, and they share a wall going down, right?
So for people in the Midwest or like the West Coast, whatever, they're like townhouses.
There you go, like townhouses. Just you share a wall. Boom, 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 boom.
Connected.
Right? Okay. So the porches connect, and the porches were wood, right? So Chico had a really big hole in his porch. So he decided instead of fixing it, he was just going to cover it and put a big ass indoor rug on the porch. Here's the problem with that. The postman would just leg over the porch railings to get everybody their mail. Unless you had a closed-in porch, and then he would go down and go up the stairs. But they would just, hop over the railing. Okay, I'm getting to the fire in the kitchen. It's all privy to the fucking information. So anyway, one particular day, yes, just like y'all thought, the postman almost fell through the fucking hole, and he went the fuck off on Chico, and Chico at the door looking at the mail like, it's all good, you didn't fall.
Surprised he didn't fucking refuse to deliver to that house no more. The mailman would be like,
listen, at this point, the mailman must have been doing this block for years, so it didn't faze him. He was like, come on, man, like, fix this shit. That very same day that the postman almost fell through the fucking banister was the day that Chico, set his kitchen on fire. Okay, so as any other like spring, summer day, you would sit on your porch and you'll check out the neighbors, say what up to everybody. Now, Jay lived on that block his whole goddamn life. He knew every damn body. He was like the mayor of Southwest. So, baby, everybody stop. What up, Jay? He's shooting the shit and talking shit and drinking a Corona. Like, that was Jay, okay? Chico, on the other hand, more quiet to himself, but he be on the porch and he be sipping what? Sometimes it was a beer, sometimes it was a cup, sometimes we just don't know. So you never question that shit. But he be sitting there like, yeah, out here, blah, blah, blah. That was Chico. Very mumbler, drunk, older guy. So one particular day, Jay's like, man, I'm going in, man. It's getting hot. Like, I'm going in. He's like, all right, damn, I'm going to stay in, enjoy the weather. He fell asleep on the porch. Now, what Jay wasn't privy to was that 30 minutes prior to coming outside, Chico had put some food in the oven. And that food, I think he said it was like a rotisserie chicken. I get there. So privy to that, like it was a rotisserie chicken in his oven that was cooking. Now, depending on the size of the rotisserie chicken, it may take some time. Not a whole lot of time, but it's going to take some time, right? So Jay is in the house. Now they got big bay windows in the front of their houses. So you lift the windows up, you let the breeze blow in, okay? Jay on the couch, fucking doing whatever he was doing at the time. I don't even think he had a video game yet. Like, so he wasn't playing a game, he was watching something or whatever, okay? And he's like, what the fuck is that smell? Now, one thing about our husbands, including my other sissy in Florida, they each got a special thing to them. You either got a bloodhound nose, ears like a bat, or your eyesight is great. Or better than the next, okay? Jay has a nose like a bloodhound. Will can hear any damn thing if he's paying attention.
When he wants to.
And G can actually like see better than all of them.
Did you know G had LASIK?
Yes, I didn't know that. He got LASIK, but he technically, even with the glasses, he still saw better than all three of them, okay? They each like got a fucking thing with them, okay? All right, so just what the fuck is that smell? Now, can y'all imagine my life with a bloodhound husband? Y'all know how fucking annoying life was? Like, what does that smell? And you're like
I don't know.
I don't know. And he was just, anywho. So he's the fuck with the fuck. So he's running around the house. He's in the basement. He thinks something's on fire in his house. He goes to step outside just to be like, oh, maybe one of the neighbors isn't home and like, whatever. Chico on the porch like this. And he like, okay, that's not unusual for Chico. But then he sees like what he couldn't really, Jay had terrible eyesight. He couldn't really tell if it was smoke at the top of his door in the glass or if it was just like the reflection of like a TV or something. And he's looking like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Hey, yo, Chief, you smell that? He like, yeah. Okay. So he like, man, I guess I don't see nothing. It is what it is. He go back in. But Jay can't let it go. So he's just like, yo, the smell is so he goes in the backyard looking at the other neighbors across the alley like, is it one of them? Like somebody's shit is on fire. He comes back out. Chico's now gone. Poof, just fucking, but there is black smoke coming out his door. And Jay's like, Chico, what the fuck? He like, hey, yo, Chico. He's like, hey, yo, Chico. Chico, come on, guys. It's all good. It was just my chicken. It was my chicken. It's all good. He's like, Chico, get the fuck out of there. You gonna fucking die. He's like, I got it, Jay. I got it. I'm just gonna open up the door and just let the smoke out and it'll be all good. I can't eat that chicken. No, I can't eat it. He like, Chico, get out of the fucking house.
Oh my God.
So the fucking fire department showed the fuck up. They realized it was just like, it literally was a bunch of smoke. There was no active fire. He turned off the oven and like all of that shit. It was just like, he burnt the shit out of that fucking chicken in whatever pan he had. Okay? And fucking that shit was coming out like the whole block. Now, once again, it's like a townhouse. It's a row home. If something catch fire, the other houses are fucked. They're probably getting it. So that's what Jay was concerned. Like, my fucking house is going to burn down because this drunken idiot over here fucking asleep on the porch. Now, fire department go running up in there. They all chit-chatting. You know how they migrate to like an area? They migrated to Chico's porch where the hole is. And Jay's like, no. And one of the fucking firefighters fell through the goddamn hole. He went through, like, as soon as Jay was like, no, get off the porch. Boom. Oh my fucking God. Jay was like, all I heard was, whoo.
Oh my God.
And Chico's like, oh shit. Oh. She was like, oh shit. And he running back into the smoke-filled house to go into the basement. They're grabbing him, telling him to get the fuck out of the house while they run down into his basement. He had like 7 locks on his basement door. They had to bust the door open.
Why did he run into the basement?
Why? To the fire department?
No, Chico.
Because he was going to get the firefighter.
So he fell all the way
He fell, because literally, like, where their porches are, it leads directly to the basement.
It wasn't like a hole, it's a hole.
It's a hole.
Big enough for a human to fall all the way through.
Correcto. And they got gear on, so they're heavy. And it was like 3 or 4 of them, and he just fell the fuck through. And he's just down there like, so Jay was looking like someone over the banister like, is he all right? So they get down there, they like, you good, man? He's like, this is fucking bullshit. That fucking firefighter was mad as hell. God. Like, I know I didn't just fall in the fucking porch of this guy's burnt chicken. That's like falling off of the tree when you went to go get a cat. Like, it's so annoying.
Oh my God. Standing in the basement.
Just looking up at his partners like, this is fucking
bullshit. This is why I don't come to South Philly now. This is exactly the fuck why.
They lifted his ass up. He came walking up out of there and he was like,
Really?
Oh,
for real?
We're finding you. You've lost your fucking mind. He's like, my bad. I just had a little drink. I had a rough day at work. I fell asleep. It was an accident. Chico's the same one that bought a tree this big and put it in his little front yard because they got this little grass patch. He put it in his front yard. He dug up everything else and was like, that's going to be my Christmas tree in 10 years.
Oh, shit. Chico a wild boy. Chico's a wild boy.
And after like a year, he's like, look how it's growing. Look how it's growing. It's like a fucking pine fern.
Chico's a wild dude. That's a wild dude right there.
And I swear to God, he went to the fucking Family Dollar and he went and got tinsel and fucking balls. He went.
Look, you are lover of Christmas. Leave his Christmas tree alone.
That shit made Charlie Brown look crazy.
Leave his Christmas tree alone.
You know what I'm curious about? I swear for God, when I go back to Philly, I'm going back to that block. I need to know if that tree's still there. I need to know if the tree's still there and how big is that damn tree.
God.
I need to know. I need to know. And I can't look it up on Google Maps. It doesn't show the current picture. It shows like an old ass years ago picture. So I'm like, you see the tree, but it's like this big. Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, I need to know.
Oh God.
Google. Don't fail me.
If they gentrified it like they did the Fraser house, then
they might have got rid of it.
Yeah.
Why do y'all like that? Like that's so corny.
So I'm trying to think what I want to do, what story I want to do. Cause I got a couple, but like, so one of them was from our first duty station.
No.
Is it gone?
Nah, this is old. That tree, that's the old tree. Jesus Christ. Take me back. Memory.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. Okay. So I'll do this.
I got more trust and believe that.
So I can go all the way back to when I was a kid. So one of them involves me, though.
So real quick, the one that involves me.
So what involves me?
See, you're good. You know good.
Well, no, but like I wasn't in the wrong. Like I totally was not in the wrong. And then there's another one from when I was a kid. And it's about the neighbor boy. That doesn't really involve me. I mean, not really. Not really. And then stop looking at me like that. Stop.
We got part 2 on Neighbor Chronicles on Sunday.
I mean, listen. Then I have one from when I was I'm gonna tell the murder house. So and the murder house is really short, but it's very creepy.
The murder house
from when we was in Texas, and then the one where David don't be throwing. Okay.
No, the shit from Texas, the shit you should have told the last time was how they fucking went through your backyard because they was looking for the drug ring under your fucking house.
No, that is exaggerated. So, okay.
What the fuck?
They didn't go under the house. Okay, so listen. So when we were in Texas, right? So my son, I have a 24-year-old son, right? Yeah, another one, but like
another one.
But, and I mean, but so we're not talking about that right now. So when we were in Texas, right? So I have a 24-year-old son. My son, I'll give you a little backstory about my son. My son is very nonchalant. Okay.
Some of them have met your son.
Have y'all met David? Okay, so y'all know if y'all.
David is my nephew who don't ever want to fucking go live with me on TikTok.
And when he walks by, sometimes when she's at my house, you'll see him walk by.
You'll see him. He'll be like,
he'll just stick his head
he'll be like, "Hey y'all,"
and then keep going.
That's Mr. 25K. That's the one.
25.
Mr. 25K.
But he's very like
introvert.
Literally, he'll just be like,
when I say I want to be a hermit crab, he is a hermit crab.
1000%. So, like, for instance, when we moved here, right, I was upstairs in my craft room and I looked out the window and my neighbor has a desert tortoise as their pet. A desert tortoise, right? And I happened to look out the window and see a desert tortoise just stumbling around in the backyard. And I was like, oh my God. I run into my son's bedroom and I'm like, David, look, did you see? They got a tortoise. And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, what the entire fuck do you mean? Yeah. And he's like, yeah.
I've been to the fucking tortoise in the room.
I'm like, and you just acting like that's normal to you? He was like, it's a turtle. I'm like, it's not. Them things live for like 125 years, Dave. What do you mean? Yeah, like
it's not a turtle.
I'm like, people don't just have tortoises as pets.
They expensive as hell.
Like, did you seen people with tortoises as pets before? Just wandering around their backyard?
Chill.
That's just normal to you? He was like, I mean, no, but whatever, Mom. Chill.
Whatever, man.
That is literally how my son acts. He's just like, whatever. So, when we were still in Texas, I think it was like 20, This must have been 2018, right before we moved out here. So he was like 18 years old. So our neighbors that lived, so if I'm facing the house to the left of us, right? So neighbors that lived to the left of us, we lived in this house for like 3 years. And the the people that live next to us were like an older couple, and the husband drove like this big old loud truck with like the camper thing on the back of it.
Sauce.
And it was old. It was like smelly when he pulled into the freaking driveway and all that. And he had like a shed in the back that he kept all his like, yard equipment and tools and all that stuff. And I know that there was a wife. I'd never seen her. I only saw him every now and then, like, and we just don't happen to be outside at the same time. My husband is very like Mr. Friendly. If he's outside barbecuing and he sees the man, he'll go up to the fence and like hand him a burger or a bratwurst or whatever. So we were cool. Like, it wasn't like there was beef or whatever. So one day I checked the mail and I had some of their mail. So I go to walk the mail over and I go to the door and the screen door was closed, but the big door was open. So I just rang the doorbell and all the lights were out in the house, but I could hear a TV on or something. So this lady comes to the door. She's in like either like a caftan or like an oversized nightgown or something. But she comes to the door and she has like kind of like this blank look in her eyes, but she was nice. I mean, she kind of had like a smile on her face. She comes to the door and she's just kind of, and I go, "Hey, I got some of your mail. I just wanted to bring it to you." And she just kind of the whole time, and I'm like, "Okay, here you go." And so I like give it to her. She like goes to open the door, and there's this like mean voice from the inside going, "Open or close the damn door." And she just kind of takes the mail and closes the door. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Actual fuck. So I ski down on my ass back to my home next door as quickly as possible, because I don't want to get caught up in whatever the fuck is going on there. So I get back to my house and I said, "Hey babe, that was fucking weird. I don't know what that was about, but strange." And he was like, "Okay.
You won't make it in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre today."
Yeah. So that happened, and then like, I don't know, a couple months go by, the truck would stay parked in like a particular spot.
Right.
He didn't always drive that truck. They had another car.
Mm.
So that
I'm sure the gas guzzler, you won't drive that.
Yeah, so the truck sitting in that same spot all the time wasn't like unusual. Suspicious. And then all of a sudden the truck was gone. It was just gone. And then we had a storm and the shed door came open. And when we would have bad storms, their shed door would always fly open.
Right.
The shed door flew open and it never got closed. But there was always shit in the shed. Like the stuff in the shed stayed in the shed.
Right.
So I was like,
that's weird.
So he didn't come close the shed.
The
stuff is still in the shed. The truck is gone. There's no for sale sign in the yard. The grass is growing. The truck still hasn't come back.
Okay. Sounds like the first 48 to me.
Now, mind you, I am not a true crime mystery watcher. I don't do all
I
that
am.
shit.
It sounds like the first 48.
I don't do none of that.
She dead.
I don't watch none of that shit.
She dead. So or he dead.
So mind you, months and months go by. I don't even know how many months. It was months go by, right? So one day, like maybe a Saturday, I don't even know what day of week it was. We were both home, but it could have been a holiday because me and Will were home. Dave was home. We're all at the house. So I'm sitting there on the couch watching movies or some shit, and ding dong. Don't nobody come to my house unannounced. So especially not in Texas. So it was before Ring doorbells and all that shit were super popular, especially down there. I lived in a teeny tiny town on the border, so we ain't had all that shit. So I get up, I go to the door, and I open, and I'm like, "Can I help you?" Man is standing there, plain clothes, and he was like, I am a detective from the Del Rio Police Department. My first thought is, what did that little motherfucker do? Because he don't even leave the house enough to get in trouble.
David Herman Craig murdered somebody through the interwebs.
What the fuck is happening? What is going on? What is he being accused of? What is happening? And he was like, hey, I just had a couple questions for you if you have a few minutes.
Sure.
Well, who are you asking me questions about?
Right.
Number one. So your neighbor's over here.
Oh. Well, in that case.
Have you seen them lately? No, actually, I haven't. When was the last time you saw them? Oh, it's been a minute. Like, what do you mean a minute? Like a long time. Because their grass by now is like up to my knee. Like tall.
They skedaddled up out there.
Tall. He was like, so he's like, he goes, so a couple months? I'm like, way more than a couple. It's been 5-6 months by now at least.
Right.
Since the last time I've seen anybody. He was like, huh. And he's like, did you like have a relationship with them? I was like, oh no, I never really even spoke to them that often. Like I had some mail of theirs I took to them once. My husband every now and then, if he saw them outside, we were barbecuing, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, and nobody's been back. I was like, not that I've seen. And he was like, huh, okay. You have no contact with them? I was like, oh no. Like I didn't even know their names, to be honest with you. So, he was like, okay, all right. Well, if you see anybody, here's my card. If you happen to see anybody come back, give us a call, blah, blah, blah.
Ask more questions.
Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me, baby. I'm not,
I'm like a detective. What department?
Listen.
Look, I'm like, are you more of an Elliot Stabler, or are you giving, or are you giving me iced tea? Are you giving me NCIS, or are you giving me Criminal Minds? Like, what department? Like,
so I go in the house, and I'm like, babe. So, he's like, who was that? I was like, it was detective from Del Rio PD. He was like, what's going on? So then David comes out his room, right? David comes out, he's looking at me, he's listening because he being nosy. He looks, and I said, yeah, this is a detective from Del Rio PD talking about the neighbors and blah, 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 blah. So by then we started calling the house the murder house, because I'm like, I told you, what if he'd have killed that lady, her body laying in that house, and we would have smelled it by then. I was like, but what if, da-da-da-da, right?
I'd have been like, we could have been getting the deets. We could have been like Detective Reed in this bitch.
David says, oh, was that the FBI? The FBI? What are you talking about?
The FBI?
What made you say FBI? He was like, because the FBI came. This little boy, I wanted to choke him. He said, no, because the FBI
And at the time, David was like, what, 20?
He was like 18.
18?
He was like, because the FBI came by a couple months ago. Me and Will stopped, and we both looked at him at the same time. And we stared at him. I said, what do you mean?
I don't think y'all fully understand David. When we say hermit crab, it's to the point where we won't see David all day and even forget to tell him that dinner's ready. Like somebody be like, oh shit, did somebody text David and let him know dinner is ready? The nigga's upstairs. He's upstairs.
I literally will just go and kick in his door every few days to make sure he hasn't died. Okay? I just go boom and look around and be like, you good in here?
You good? Everything good?
I don't smell death. I don't smell death coming out of here. I haven't heard you move. Like, I don't even hear footsteps across the
floor.
You
dancing on TikTok, which means
I don't even hear footsteps. Scared. So I'm making sure you're actually alive and breathing.
And
I will text him, are you alive, every couple days because I haven't seen him.
So the fact that David had FBI show up and just didn't say shit is not unheard of.
For him to be like, and then he jumps in the conversation excited. Like, oh yeah. A detective, was it from the FBI? What?
My man, what?
FBI? I said, wait a minute. The FBI? What? The FBI showed up at my house and you didn't tell? And Will looked at me and said,
that's your son.
That is your child. I'm not dealing with that. I looked at him and I said, what are you talking about the FBI today here, David? What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, like a couple months ago, 3 months ago or so, the FBI came and asked about the house next door. Why didn't you tell me? Oh, because I didn't think it was a big deal. Cool. I never did find out what happened to the murder house. I don't know if that lady died.
Do you know their names? I wish we could look them up.
I know the address. What's my address? King Charles 12. 1, 2.
Find it.
King Charles 12. 12 something King Charles Place, W, Texas.
Damn it.
78840.
That, you know you live too many fucking states.
120 King Charles Place. So then they would have been like 123 or 124.
Bitch, I know you fucking lying. Just give me the damn street view.
That should be their house. Wait. We might have been further down the street because that one somewhere on the street.
Damn it.
That is our street though. I got it. But yeah, so that's my murder house. I had a crazy person when we were overseas in Japan. That one ain't as fun. That was just domestic people being crazy.
Oh, I'm gonna give y'all the break. I'm not gonna tell y'all the stories that commenced in my rent-a-house.
What was the sex one
Rent
I
a
saw
room.
on the thing? What was that sexy?
That didn't say sex. It said what?
I thought I saw something. Okay, maybe not.
Did it?
I thought it was one in the email.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that was something else. The setup in the rental room. All right, y'all. So I told y'all about my in-laws. We not married. You can't live here type shit. And I rebuked living with my mama. There was a 6-month period of time where even Jay didn't even know I lived in my car. I loved it. I understand why people live in vans and shit. I swear to God, no rent, no utilities. Baby, you know how much money I saved living in my car?
Financial anxiety, Lord.
I promise you, I saved so much money. I was able to turn up every weekend and every Tuesday and Thursday, okay? And still had money, baby. Showered at the gym. My health was looking right. Body was getting tight. Ain't nobody fucking know. My mama thought I was with Jay. Jay thought I was with my mama.
If he would have found out,
he did. I told him after we got married. Let's just say he didn't talk to me for 2 days.
I'm sure he didn't. If he was a different type of man, he'd have hemmed your ass up. He would have had he would have knocked you between the washer and the dryer. He'd have had you lifted up off your feet.
When he finally did go to talk to me, it's because I came in the house with a Jamaican platter, and I was like, I got dinner, babe. Because 2 days, because 2 days he really did not talk to me.
I bet he did.
He at that time we didn't have Olivia. He did not speak to me. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. We did have Olivia. I'm sorry. We already had Olivia. We was in our apartment right. So for 2 days he did not talk to me. Literally, instead of me being like, "Oh baby, can you get the baby?" He would just bring the baby to me when she was crying for breastfeeding and would walk out. He would come back a few minutes, check to see if she was done, take her, burp her, put her down, and walk back out. He slept in the living room. I slept in the bedroom. He would not talk to me. He would not come in the bedroom. Nothing. Like he was not happy.
Should have been. As he should have been. Mad as fuck.
Anywho, so when I finally came in with the platter, I was like, okay, can we like put this to bed? It was years ago. Like it was years ago, Jay. And he was like, tell me again the dates. Were we engaged? And I was like, I know I'm all outspoken and like real rough and tumble, but I swear for God, he scared me. I've seen Jay do very scary things when angry. Jay had a point where I'm like, I will never go past that point because I'm terrified. So this is kind of one of those moments. He's never not spoken to me for 48 hours. So like, I've never had this happen. But he's just like, were we engaged? And I'm like, and he was just like, he got up. He just stared dead and like intense, like walks there. He goes, thank you. And then doesn't speak to me for another 2 days.
And he shouldn't have.
When he finally talked to me, it was very much like, I'm over it now. But you ever lie to me on some fuck shit like that again, I promise you, life ended. And I'm like,
this will be over.
I was like, I'm the mother of your child. She'll be fine. I was like,
she will.
I kept it.
Get your life together. In other words, get your shit. Get your life.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I real facts. Facts is, if I didn't have Olivia, I would be living in a van and traveling, most likely, because I really liked it.
That's different.
See, but if I liked it in my car, I can only imagine like living in a van.
But that's traveling. Your van traveling.
Maybe I wasn't traveling. That's not true. I might not have been traveling. I might still be in Philadelphia for all the fuck I know. But I genuinely enjoy not having rent and utilities be my problem. I loved every minute of that. Every minute of it. Oh, I love this so much. I ate whatever I want. I worked out. I washed my ass. I went to work. I went to school and repeat. Jay was thrown in the mix in there. My mom saw me here and there, so she didn't get suspicious. And because that bitch is crazy, I didn't want to live with her. And like, it was great. There was 2 months where my car that I slept in was parked outside in the parking lot of my mother's apartment. She never saw me. If you see this, hey mom, you're blind as a bat. I literally could not live with her. Couldn't do it. Nope. And I refused to live with my daddy because he was still married to my stepmonster, and fuck that bitch.
Thank you, Kendra. I am a Potterhead.
Yeah, we about the Harry Potter life around here, period. Well, she's way worse. Not way worse,
I'm
just
deep.
more involved.
I'm deep in the lore.
But when I get to Universal,
it's gonna be a problem.
I'm gonna be the problem.
I'm gonna have
it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
I think I'm gonna have to.
There's gonna be a TikTok of me just going ah, like running in.
And then you're gonna see me pop my head in. It's like, I'll pull her in, guys. Don't worry.
And then there'll be like a quick
Team Hufflepuff. That is what I'm talking
beep,
about.
Beep. And then you're going to see a clip, and I'm going to be fully cloaked as if it's wintertime.
And she is going to
with
die.
Full ensemble on. I will melt, but it's worth it.
But the good thing is, so here's the good thing. How about this? You put on the cloak, head to toe. You take all your pictures. And then you take it off, you put it in the bag, and send it to the front to pick it up on the way out. So you don't die walking around.
How are you supposed to be in Harry Potter with no cloak on?
Baby, not in the end of July. You're going to die.
You said California's nice.
It is, but not at the time of day we gonna be in there. You were going
You said we going back at night.
Okay, can you wait until night to buy it though?
No.
You are ignorant. I swear to God. Yes, show her your.
Oh, yes. Oh, wait, is it upstairs now? It might be upstairs. No, I didn't.
Oh, God. Oh.
I mean, can y'all even?
So I haven't done the tour in London.
Hello?
I haven't done the tour in London. I think my husband went to the one in London. He wants to take me on the one in London.
My Harry Potter stuff is on the opposite side, besides my love for Hedwig. I'm gonna need another bookshelf.
I hope they have it when we go. They have a Hedwig that actually sits on your shoulder and does like she turns her head and talks and shit. I hope they have it when we go. I've been seeing it. They might have sold out again.
Team Slytherin, we collect you, Brianna. It's okay.
You're a part of it. You can come.
We collect you. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. So you were living.
I was renting. Okay. So his parents come back from Africa. We are engaged. We are not married. I obviously cannot live with them. And as y'all know, I would rather live in my car than live with my mother or my father because I'm grown. And you got me fucked up if I depend on y'all for anything. Those are other conversations for later in life. So I said, I'm either going to get an apartment on my own, which was not impossible, but also for the time frame, impossible. So I was like, let me find a room to rent because at that time my brother was renting a room and I was like, oh, smart fucking idea. Let's see what's in this area where he could easily get to me if something goes left. Let me rent a room. So a woman, what I thought a woman owned a house and she rented out rooms. And I said, okay, cool. I met her. I saw the room. We had a conversation. She did like a whole background check on me. Whoop-de-whoop. I ended up getting the room. Fine. At the time, because I was naive about renting a room, I didn't ask, like, who else lived in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my opinion, my room has its own personal code and lock on that bitch, plus the extra lock that I put on it. I don't really give a damn who lives in this house because I'm coming in, I'm coming out. I'm barely going to be here between school full-time, a full-time job, a part-time job, and a fiance. Baby, I'm barely going to be here. You'd be lucky to see me twice in a week at this point. Like, it just is what it is. So when I finally was there for one day because I wasn't feeling good, I stayed in bed and I started hearing movements and conversations. And I'm like, you know what? I never asked that bitch who else lives in this house. So as it died down, I go to open my door. Her door was open. She was cleaning the bathroom. And I was like, hey, Pooh, quick, come here. Who else lives in this house? And she was like, oh, so next to you here is my cousin. And I was like, oh, she cool? And he was like, he. And I was like,
I didn't know this was a co-ed situation.
And I was like, okay, how old is your cousin? She was like, oh, he's 45. Now, at the time, how was I?
25, 26.
24, 25. Someone right around there, right in that window. Because I didn't get married until I was 27. No, I had Livy at 27. I didn't get married until I was 25. So I had to be 23, 24. Okay. And I was like, right next to my room. All right, well, he can fuck around and come here if you want to and get dead. But live your whole existence, okay? Like, I get dead, okay? So I'm like, all right, whatever. She was like, he really isn't here. He works like graveyard shift. He has a girlfriend. I was like, ooh, same thing as me. Even better. Who's downstairs? Because there was a room downstairs, like connected to the kitchen, which I also only went into one time to heat me up some oodles and noodles. Promise you I can never go in the fucking kitchen. So, and then she was like, oh, there's a lesbian couple that live down there. Okay. And I'm like, okay, cool. I was just curious. I'm going here back into my room, mind my black owned business, get my homework done while I feel like shit, like whatever. So I'm on the phone talking to Jay while like on my computer, because at this point, Family Dollar was my friend. I got my desk, I got my little refrigerator, I had all my little like college dorm essentials in this damn room. So I really didn't have to leave my damn room. The only thing she told me I couldn't do was get a microwave, which fucked me because I was about to get one. She lucky. Anywho, I'm sitting there, all I hear is, now mind you, where my room is, I'm at the back of the house. The kitchen is also at the back of the house, sort of like halfway through, which means their room is at the back of the house. So they're directly under me. And it was an older house, so it had like the vents in the floor board, like in the floorboard type ground vents. Okay. And Sound travels. We'll talk about that on Sunday. But the part that I am going to give you is the woman who lived in the front room who rented out the house was boinking the landlord.
So is that the lesbian couple that you were talking about that lives in the house? Her and somebody else?
No.
Oh.
There is a lesbian couple down there, but the chick who lives on the second floor in the front room of the house that I assumed I was renting from, no, she's actually boinking the landlord. The landlord who's married with 5 kids, who lives 2 blocks away.
Oh. 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 Okay.
Let's just say he did come over a few times that I was present in the house.
All right.
And very much how your mama and daddy and them used to do that music was loud.
Right. It wasn't loud enough, clearly.
For them, it was, not for the lesbians. For them, I didn't hear shit but the music playing. And it was giving really, which cookie? There's a bunch of cookies. She know which ones I like. Oh, the yellow Oreo. So she got one of the baked cookies. But listen, I promise y'all, I'm going to give y'all the tea about the cousin and the lesbians.
So, I'm tripping.
That wasn't even sounds. It wasn't even audible at this point. Yeah, she the same one that'd be like,
that's all right. I'll take care of them for you. I like all the broken pieces.
I gotta go food shop for the stress.
Here you go.
For the crust.
Okay, so
What?
Yeah, I'm ready to hear the rest. I want to hear the rest of that story. So
or that time, you know about it when I was in the apartment, I had to stop that guy from downstairs from whooping that girl's ass in the hallway.
Yeah. Okay, so I have so when I lived in base housing at Yokota in Japan, right? But we had
sounds so fucking cool in Japan.
So there was a couple that lived directly below us. Their daughter was younger than David. I think she might have been. I can't remember. We had babies around at the same age. I can't remember if their daughter was younger or older than David. So every time, so I worked at the daycare center on base. Their daughter went to the daycare center that I worked at. And so the husband was always super quiet. He worked maintenance or something. He was really quiet, very kind of like introverted.
Right.
And I will always see her at the CDC, at the Child Development Center, dropping off the kid. She was always very like, hey, how you doing? Oh my goodness, yeah, blah, blah. Like very friendly, very outgoing, always talking, very chit-chatty. But not like getting your business chit-chatty, but like just really like
cordial.
Hey, how you doing?
Cordial conversation.
At home, always chit-chatty. When the kids would be outside, like if I took David outside to buy his little thing and she had her daughter outside, we just kind of chit-chatted or whatever. He always was like very fruity, right? And it was cool.
Right.
Now, me and my ex-husband did not always get along. Me and my ex-husband would be going at it. He'd be in there.
For y'all that know, that's the one that she attempted to blow up in the car. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yes, Tori. Get the eyes. I think you were in that tea time. You know.
Allegedly.
I did not. I did nothing to that man. But yes, this is the husband that I did nothing to. This is the husband that, yes, I did nothing to that man. Anywho, yes, that husband and I, who I'm no longer married to. Anyway, we used to go at it. We were both very young. We just used to go at it. But the couple downstairs, like, every now and then you hear them arguing, but you know, you live in an apartment, so shit happens, right?
Facts.
So one particular night, they were going at it. Not only arguing, like they was bugging. They were just.
It was smexy time.
It was not smexy. Oh no. No.
It was animalistic.
It was dirty. That was some shit right there. I was young, so like, remember, I married my first husband at 17.
That still makes me like hurt in my fupa a little bit.
It happened. It happened. So I was 17 when we left Japan. I was 20. So I couldn't have been more than 19-ish, 20-ish. So whatever they was doing, they was doing it. And I was just like, I remember being in the living room like, where's the baby?
Were they birth Japanese?
No, they were white. We were on base. I was on base. He was like a maintenance. He worked like maintenance
on base.
Yeah, okay. He was in the military.
Got it.
She worked like at
that
like
baby.
CPO.
That baby was at grandma's house.
That baby was in her room sleeping, so they gave that baby some Benadryl or something because they were boning. Like it was.
wild and all off sides.
They was from room to room, wall to wall. Like they was Chris Brown in this bitch.
But ladies,
they was wall to wall with it. Because I remember sitting in the living room and being like, but then they would start arguing.
Oh, so it's like angry.
It was like rage. It was like
rage
sex. It was like just. I was like, what is?
Y'all go to yelling and screaming and cussing each other out, and then he grips you
like,
up and
smacking each other, like grabbing my face, and then just like I was just like, and
she felt trapped.
And it's that moment where you're trying not to listen.
Oh, you
like,
listen.
But it got to the point. But you at first you'd be like, oh, what they doing? Oh, what they? But then it kept getting, and it was like,
it got more aggressive.
You want to turn the sound up, and
like,
you're like,
oh,
okay, this is not. No, turn it.
It's very animalistic.
It's getting awkward.
It's getting scary.
Right. And then it stopped. And I was like,
thank God. Her uterus.
Her bones, her uterus, her vagina.
Her fallopian tubes. Like
her head, her neck, her back. Like, his back, his leg. Like, what is happening? And then it's
right, listen, as the silence there on the floor, like,
I hate you.
Fuck you,
bitch. Fuck you. Like,
just out here
like
on a prayer.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but without the sexy.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at least in Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Like, look over and just get punched in the face.
Yeah, but at least they tore their house up, and then they're in the kitchen, she in his shirt, and they just like everything
tiptoeing around the glass to get the fucking orange juice.
Her hair is all tousled, and she looks very sweat.
Theirs was like they whooped each other's ass and had sex all at the same time.
Theirs was like, bitch, if you ain't bloody and all scratched up and fucking just black eye, blue, and
how he going to work in the morning?
How are you? Ain't enough concealer in the world to conceal whatever the fuck y'all just did. Y'all are going to owe housing money because you have torn up their fucking house. Like, you tore this bitch down. Right?
Oh my God.
The next day, I see her at work. I see her when she drops off her baby. And I'm just like, good morning. It's all good. That weekend, I don't see her. I don't, because I would usually see her, out and about.
Right.
I don't see her. For a week, 2 weeks go by. I don't see her.
She in recovery.
Then one day, David comes upstairs, like one Saturday or something. He comes upstairs and he goes, guess what? I said, what? He goes, the chick downstairs took their baby and left. I said, the fuck you mean? Wait, what?
How'd you get the tea?
I said, what do you mean? He said, man, I was just outside smoking and I saw a boy and he had a beard and he was like, hey, you wanna come drink? Now, mind you, he never speaks to us. They used to like, there were some nights, like on a Saturday night, like when because I think he worked like 3 on, 3 off. And those nights when he was off, he would get drunk. He would turn up his like fucking metal music and it would be so loud. Like our whole apartment would shake. And we would have to like bang on the floor to get him to stop, turn it down and shit. So we always thought it was him. It was fucking her. Because they would argue. So she would turn up the music to mask the arguing. So nobody would hear it.
Oh.
He said she was abusive as shit to him. He said she would be beating his ass. Go get the baby. He said no. He said it was just him. He said she never, like, she wanted a baby. He said that she forced him. Like, he said that she forced him to have a baby. Like, he was not ready to have a baby. He was like, man, I'm 24. He's like, I'm not ready to have a kid.
DV, bro.
He said that she used to fight him, like physically fight him all the time. And he said that like, he said the music turned up loud all the time was so that people wouldn't hear them arguing.
Right.
But David was like, yo, but like the loud music. He said, yeah. He's like, she would turn it up really loud. He said, or she was turning it up loud so I wouldn't get any sleep because she knew I had to go to work. He's like, man, she was crazy as fuck. They was like, man, my bad, because we always thought it was just you, like, just partying, just chilling, letting off steam because you've been at work. He's like, no. He's like, no. He's like, that bitch would turn the music up loud because she knew I had to go to work. He knew that would keep me up. She knew that would keep me up all night. He's like, yeah, that would keep us up all fucking night too. He's like, man, I'm sorry, man.
That poor man getting his ass whooped on a regular.
He's like, he would hit me so fucking much. He's like, what the fuck am I gonna do? He's like, I'm not hitting her. He's like, I can't hit her.
Shit, I would.
He's like,
I would knock the shit out of her, then go report it to the cops.
But she was different for military. If he hits her, he goes to jail. That ruins his career.
She hit me first. And then her hits must be whack, because if you ain't got no scars and no bruises.
He did. She would hit him from here down.
And I'm going in there and I'm just taking my shirt off. Like, so y'all gonna get her or not?
He's maintenance. So back then it wasn't like it is now. Like now it's gonna be taken more seriously.
Right.
It's very different for the military now. Back then, the cops would have looked at him and been like, "For real, dog? For real, dog? Your wife hitting you? Oh, you poor baby. Your wife's beating you up? Oh, come on. Yeah, it definitely would have been way different. This is 20 years ago.
Yeah,
this is 20 plus years ago. Nowadays it would have been taken more seriously. He still would have gotten some backlash, but it wouldn't be like that. Like back then, nah, it would have been harder for him, way harder for him. But back then, oh my god, that shit was wild. Oh my god,
I'm glad I don't have a son, because Lord forbid if my son came in here and tell me that girl's whooping his ass. Maybe I'm going to jail.
Yeah, they were wild.
I'm going to jail. Because I'm strolling up and I'm tearing bitches up in their own house. Every time you go to hit my son, you think of me, you busted bitch. Oh, yeah. Think of me, baby. Think of me, because I'm coming. You can't hide.
And right when it's up the hands of David.
Jesus Christmas. All right? Livy saying, now Livy's a different story. Somebody put their hands on Livy. I'm going to have to call multiple states, police officers to simmer whoever's coming from whichever state. Like there's...
Well, you already told you, you'll take them to heaven.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 states where somebody can come from and will lose their shit. She gonna take them to heaven. My poor baby going to jail.
Let me think. So, okay.
My poor baby going to jail.
For tea time on Sunday, right? I got a story.
Oh, God.
All right. I had to write it down.
Now I had to write it down.
I had to write it out because, like, it's a lot. I mean,
I feel like we all gonna have pen and paper ready for this story, because this one,
I mean, it's like
it's something already.
If somebody else.
Oh, we got emails.
Oh shit.
We got emails.
Okay. So this is like, okay. So my story for Sunday is somebody else's business.
Period.
But they told me, okay. And I remember it.
Right.
But I had to like
write it down to make sure you got the deets.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I feel like child.
When I added it, yeah. Okay.
So tea time on Sunday is at 11.
Okay.
For the next 8 weeks on Sunday.
Okay.
Because my show is on at 9:30 and I got to see that thing right on time. And it's normally an hour. So I was like, let me push tea time on Sundays to 11 until this show is over. Next 8 weeks. And then we'll go back to our regularly scheduled 10 a.m. But 11 a.m. Sundays. Because the Love Sea series is good. If y'all not watching the Love Sea series, y'all need to go watch it. Second episode is already hotter than a 45. 4. She don't watch videos, so she don't get it. She don't get it.
My tea time is about how somebody slept with their boss. Well, neither one of them married. But...
Tea time this Sunday is at 11 a.m. It's 10:10, y'all. Tea time zone is at 11 a.m. instead of 10.
Nancy, where are you? What time zone are you in, Nancy?
Oh, I don't remember. I'm not going to remember it. I remember details about y'all, but I don't remember locations. That's where I get lost in the sauce. 11 a.m. PT time. Sounds good right now. So 30 minutes from now. 30 minutes ago, Nancy.
Well, so it's okay. So better yet, it's 11:30 where we are right now. So it's
you're 3 hours ahead. Oh, that's easy. So 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
2 o'clock your time is when tea time starts on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll see y'all Sunday, kids. Love y'all.
Bye, guys.
Keep sending in the tea.
I'm glad I got to make it.
I know she made it. Make sure y'all send in the tea. Y'all got the tea. Y'all send it in. All right. Love y'all.
Bye, guys.